Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A run with the fullback in goal.
Nice job by the running back making the... First guy missed, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Hey, check that.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adeba.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
39-yard line.
20.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
180. What's up?
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-Men. 38 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Regular. 180. What's up?
On first down is Mayfield. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's in. What a try. Thomas Fedoni. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, break.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First catch of the ball game for Deebo. That's a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On the ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Back to the air one more time. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. 180.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that walk. That's good for a Giants first down. On play action, Mayfield. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 2nd down, a run with Scatterboot. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Hope now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So after one, it's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready, try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a give to Ajak. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one out wide to Ajak. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
19 yards.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Mayfield. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll run with Scatterboo. Look at him go! And he will go all the way. Boom! Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. 19.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Bounds at the 31-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
From the 6.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
A run here with Achane. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's push the ball.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33.
second down pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Real. Good. 180. Stop.
They field to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. Still going. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Now, Folk on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. down. Out is Polk to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Hey! Count to 60, count to 60. Come 19, come 19. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Back to the air once more on second down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Deputy! Bronco 80, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And they will finally run him down. A big play for the Giants. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Got.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the Dolphins' 4-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And that's over everybody out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment.
180! Up, up! What's that?
Baker to throw. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Regular.
Right back to Scatterboot on 1st down. And that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
It is 2nd and 6.
The 46-yard line.
Run.
Once again, it's Scatterboot. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down.
42-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Real.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have a Giants first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Great play design here, Mike. The formation allows them to spread the defense out from sideline to sideline. Then snap the ball to the hands of your quarterback, find some daylight, pick up the first down.
On the give, it's Scatterboot. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll go again with Scatterboot. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Devontae Wyatt. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's taken in by Achane. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Ready up.
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Now a screen set up for Achane. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Third and long.
65, 65, 60. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking underneath for Achane. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They send the tight end in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. He's driving for the goal line, will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Dolphins are lining up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Jalen Waddle on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. He's inside the 30. And he's got another one. And Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Get it!
That one out wide to Achane.
The pass complete to Devon Achane. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 4. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 39 yards.
Ready?
They'll come up here, first and 10.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the set. Come 19. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. They'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. We go from side to side, they're ready to grab them. They get to the front. I want the money to
On first down. It's Scannable. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
180!
Up the middle with Scannable. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180! What's up?
A run straight ahead, that's Scannable. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
What's up?
On the give, Scannable. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd down and 9.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180!
Again, out of the gun, and it's Scannable.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Red! 19, Tiger, 19!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
2nd and inches.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw again. That's made there by Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Dolphin first down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Let's go now.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.
Yo,